Asian dwarf baby. And right now you're thinking, what does that mean? That means she's the cutest kid you've ever seen in your entire life. Oh my God, Asian dwarf baby, Asian dwarf baby. She's not even a kid, she's a Pokemon. Asian dwarf baby, she is so cute. Baby Yoda, go fuck yourself. Okay, you got nothing. You got nothing on the Asian dwarf baby, or the ADB as I like to call her. Her life is gonna be hard. What? Asian dwarf female, she's 3. She already got into 14 colleges, okay? Fingers crossed she's a lesbian. She can never get fired. Asian dwarf baby, Angelina Jolie is like, fuck, I don't have one of those. It's awesome. I love the fact my daughter is a little person for what that means. If my daughter is a dwarf, that means dwarf sperm 1. The dwarf sperm 1. Yeah. The dwarf sperm was sitting in my nuts with all my tall sperm. Looked at them, I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all, I'm gonna live. Okay, and hey. Worked. Fought for the right to exist. That means my daughter is a born fighter. And if she's a fighter, she takes after my wife. Because my wife is a fighter, literally. If you saw my last special, you know why. If not, I'll explain. My wife is a highly ranked, highly respected, highly skilled martial artist. She has reached the level of master. She has been practicing martial arts for over 18 years. Over 18 years. That's older than R. Kelly's girlfriends. Like, over 18 years. Now, we live in the United States of America. That means a lot of you guys sleep next to guns. That's cute. I also sleep next to a weapon. And occasionally, I get to have sex with that weapon. I know, there's probably a redneck in here like, well, I fucked my gun! That's not the discharge I was talking about, sir. Now, some men would be intimidated to be with a woman that powerful. I'm not. I love it. It turns me on. I think it's sexy as hell. I love the fact that my wife can take any single person in this room and destroy you. But we had a dwarf baby. So you wanna know what she couldn't destroy? These nuts. It's so amazing how life changes so quickly. I have a family now. It's crazy. I got my wife, got the baby, we even got a dog too. Now the dog was not my decision. I was not involved in this decision. I wasn't home when the decision was made. I was on the road doing a show, and my wife has a friend who runs an animal shelter. She found out that a particular dog was about to be put down. So she called my wife and said, hey, could you foster this dog just for a couple of weeks till we find another owner so we don't have to put the dog down? My wife was like, of course. And her friend was like, well, should you ask your husband? She's like, absolutely not. And all of a sudden, I get a FaceTime call from my wife, and she points it at this animal, 72-pound Pitbull, okay? Pitbull. And I'm just like, I'm scared. And my wife is like, why are you scared? I'm like, look at that dog. That dog is not a dog. The dog is buff as shit. That dog is jacked. That dog's paws have abs, okay? I'm terrified. The dog doesn't know who I am. I'm gonna come home. The dog's gonna look at me and go, woo, wonder if that squeaks. And I say, what's the dog's name? Maybe the dog's got a cute and cuddly name. Cuddles, Fluffy, Pumpkin, Schnookum, something like that. She goes, the dog's name? Diego. I made that face, and my wife was like, well, why are you being so insecure? I'm like, yes, I'm being very insecure. I just found out that Diego is sleeping next to my wife, and he's got a bigger dick than me. Okay, I'm insecure. And I look at my wife, and I go, honey, I love you very much. Remember, Diego is not our dog, okay? We are fostering this dog. That means we're gonna find another home who all agrees they want the dog, give the dog to that family, then you and I can have a discussion if we get a dog or not. But Diego's not our dog. Don't get attached to him. That's my word. My word is final. Every married man just went, how'd that work out for you, dumbass? Well, I got home a few days later, opened the front door, there's Diego, middle of the house, chewing on a bone or a Chevy, whatever, he's fucking huge. He looks up and sees me and just goes, whoa, and starts running at me, and I'm like, this is how I die. He runs, he stops, he skids across the floor, comes about 1.5 inches away from my face, and just... licks my face. He licks my face again, and I'm like, yeah, I love this fucking dog. Oh my God. I love this dog so much. I'm so glad it was my idea to get him. Now I got a dog. I got a Pitbull. I get to take him on walks. Do you have any idea what people are thinking when they see a midget walking a Pitbull? They're just like, that's a badass midget. I'm like, yeah. Love this dog. And I'll be the first one to admit it. I was wrong. I was wrong about Pitbulls, okay? I was wrong. I thought Pitbulls were these mean, aggressive, violent dogs, and they are not. They're sweet, they're kind, they're gentle, they're loyal as all hell. If you ever meet a piece of shit Pitbull, it's only because a piece of shit human taught that dog how to be a piece of shit. They're not naturally like that. Take 2 seconds, do some research. You'll find out Pitbulls were bred for a very specific purpose. They were bred to watch children. Their nickname is the nanny dog. If you put a baby next to a Pitbull, instinct kicks in. It goes, that's my baby. That's why my dog loves me. Saw me, was like, that's my baby. I don't know why my baby has a beard. I don't judge. Love this dog. Take him on walks, take him to the dog park. One time, I took Diego to the dog park. I let him off the leash. I'm watching him play. From the other side of the dog park, a Dalmatian sees me. And I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently, Dalmatians and dwarves have been feuding for years. I was unaware of the war. The Dalmatian sees me and just runs. Snapped the leash it was on. Snapped it. Now, we've all been in a situation before where a dog got a little loose. What does the owner normally do? Oh, you're okay. He's a big dog. He just thinks he's a little dog. You're gonna be fine. That did not happen. Dalmatian snapped the leash. The owner looked at me and went, run! My people don't run. We scurry, okay? We scurry. So I'm like, shit, that they're scurrying like a motherfucker. But the Dalmatian is tracking me like a cheetah, tracking a gazelle in the African Serengeti. Gets up to me, jumps on me, bites my shoulder. Now I'm fighting a dog. I am fighting a dog. I don't want to fight a dog. I don't want to hurt a dog, but I gotta defend myself. So I've watched a lot of UFC tapes, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to get the dog into a guard position, all right? Trying to get the dog guard position. But apparently the dog saw the same UFC tapes. Dog passes my guard, just starts raining hammer paws down on me, fucking me up. I'm like, where the hell is the owner? I look, I see the owner. He's standing there with 5 other strangers, phones, recording that shit, all right? Yeah, you want to know the story ends? Go to YouTube, type in Dalmatian rapes midget. Like, you're gonna see something. Dalmatians bite me, scratching me, bat me. Dalmatians fucking me up. Does not look good. Then, from the other side of the dog park, you just hear, row, row, Diego. It's Diego! He's like, that's my baby! And he starts running at the Dalmatian. He lowers his shoulder. Boom! Nails a Dalmatian. Dalmatian fucks off. I'm like, that's my pit bull. I give him a treat. I give him a pat. I hop on. And then I rode his ass home. My wife and I had that question. We didn't know. We asked our doctor. Doctor said we did a 50-50 shot. I remember looking at my wife like, hey, real talk. Your daughter might be a dwarf. Are you going to be okay with that? My wife was like, fuck yeah. I want a dwarf baby. I'm like, that's awesome. Your enthusiasm is a little creepy. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, why do you want a dwarf baby? She goes, oh, it'll be the easiest delivery ever. I'm like, what? No. Well, yeah, you guys are small. And like, yeah, parts of us are small. The head, no, no, no. My head's the same size now as it was back then. My wife was like, was it really that bad? I go, yeah, my mom still holds a grudge. Let's just say that Brad Williams has been tearing pussy up since day one. Thanks for applauding my mother's mutilated vagina. So we didn't know what was gonna happen, but they actually have a test you can run. You do an ultrasound, you measure the length of the limbs. It's amazing stuff. So they do that, they come to us, they say, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, we found out that your daughter is in fact a little person. She has dwarfism. And I got very excited. I wasn't supposed to have a preference. I did. I wanted a dwarf baby. I didn't want a tall baby. No, tall babies grow up. They get bigger. What happens when my daughter turns 9? I'm her dad. I gotta discipline her. How's that gonna go? Go to your room. Fuck you, Dad. Want a dwarf baby. The only thing that scares me is what if she doesn't like it? What if she doesn't like being a little person? I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. Like if I come home one day, she's like, Dad, why am I a dwarf? It's like, oh God. Like what can I say? I can't be like, I don't know. Maybe you got it from your mom.